How do you reason like having that hardball mentality with a guy who can't be traded, sent down, or waived?
Then you say to him, like, if you felt that passionately about it, I don't know how the Leafs front office
Are you sure
feels.
he can't be waived?
Yes.
He is a no-move clause.
He is a
It's
no-movement clause. He has the little anchor on Puckpedia. It says, cannot be traded, sent to minors, or waived without player approval.
Yikes.
Little anchor.
I'm just telling you. Listen,
Steve,
and it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be.
Oh, I didn't say that. I was just like, hey.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be Morgan Rielly specifically. Yeah. I think they need to move on. Like people talk about, oh no, if you sign Tavares, the mix is the same, dude. No, it won't be. There's so much more money available. I do think here's the guy that's been there through it all. We've called it the core four. It's really been the core five. Mm-hmm. Sit down and have the conversation and say, listen, Mo, we gotta make changes here, and unfortunately, thank you for your service, and it is a business, and we will honor you when you come back, but we got to move on.
So if he says no, the next step is to just keep having the conversation and don't show up.
You know what? Or do nothing. Do nothing. Have a guy who's on your second power play unit who can't take a shot from the point, who has taken a step back, probably due to injuries more than anything in the last couple of years. Does bring it in the playoffs. I will never doubt that.
They got to put him in like a Dragon Ball Z cryo chamber.
Doesn't really
Wars,
fit
back
in,
to tank.
Doesn't really fit in the new head coach's system.
No,
like I think
had his worst regular season in years.
There's enough evidence to know that he doesn't really play Craig Berube hockey.
He's on the second pair. Like to me, that's the biggest one. Like forget the special teams and everything.
Now he might be elevated to the first pair just for lack of anyone else.
He's your highest paid defenseman. He's on the second pair.
Your highest paid defenseman, and he's like, for a while, it's like, okay, the first pair is whatever pair Morgan Rielly is on. The second pair, no, he's on the second pair.
Yeah,
and it's a way better looking second pair. I would like to see him start the season with Carlo.
They played better together. They did. They really did. And you know what? You move Morgan Rielly, you create more problems. Like I don't doubt that, but I am of the belief, and put it down right now. This is a step back year. This is a year where if the Leafs are fighting, the Leafs might be fighting for a wild card spot at the end of this.
Clip this for when they win the cup.
I 100%, and I'm down with that
for Joe Bowen.
But
for Joe Bowen,
my key here is make the change now. So you don't have to look at it next year and go, man, we didn't make the change and the same shit happened.
Because he is the longest tenured Leaf.
He
was drafted in 2012.
Yeah.
He was under contract to the Leafs when they lost to Bruins in the 7th game the first time.
Yeah, it's a good point about the core four thing because he's the longest out of anybody. He's the core.
I need you guys to stop saying it was really the core five.
Why?
Because that means if Tavares comes back, it's still the core four.
No.
and I will not. I refuse to use that term.
There's going to be it'll be.
Funny.
As a society, we have outgrown the core four.
Guys, Matthews, Nylander will be the core next year.
No.
And Tavares and Morgan.
No.
And the guys who have been there forever.
And it's not like, again, it
and
doesn't
Mitch.
come down to who they are as a person.
Mitch,
it doesn't come down to what kind of citizen they are in the community. At a certain point, it's like, okay, this didn't work.
By all accounts.
Oh no, what are we going to do? How could they possibly trade him? I don't know. How did LA trade Pierre-Luc Dubois? You find another player on another team who goes, yeah, I'm having some problems here. Probably need to change the scenery.
Oh, you can find a taker. It's him.
Yeah. It's convincing him that it's the right thing for his life,
Then get hardcore, man. I don't know. Are we in here to be nice or are we here to win championships? The Leafs have been nice now.
I agree.
How many times have they been kicked in the teeth for being nice?
Right.
Yeah.
So
how do you come out of this better? If you can't
don't,
come out of it,
that's my point. You can come out of this
the point?
worse. Step back. Steve, the same thing could be said about Mitch Marner. How do you come out of a 2023 with Mitch Marner traded, which everybody said at the time, how do you come out of that better?
Yeah.
How do you come out of that better? Oh, well, you get a bunch of pieces back. Well, maybe one of them turns into Mitch Marner if you're lucky. That's the argument. And yet, what are we saying?
There's wisdom in that.
Guys,
there's wisdom
at a certain point, you got to change it up. And to me, that's the glaring one. You can find guys who can move a puck, who don't cost you a fortune, or you can find one that does, which is ideal. Like if you can find the next Victor Hedman, fill your boots.
That'd be okay.
My point is
that an option?
Take this guy and go and call Dallas. Hey, I hear you want to move a defenseman. We could use Mason Marchment.
Morgan plays left.
Mason Marchment coming back.
Dallas wants a right D.
They want a right D. Well, they should probably get rid of some of the right D.
Yeah.
Since you brought up Mitch, I've decided that I'm cheering for something.
What, Mitch Marner to sign in the Atlantic?
I hope he's the highest paid player in the NHL next year.
I hope he's in the
That'd
Atlantic.
be so funny.
Him
I
being
hope
in the
he is.
Atlantic would be crazy.
I don't care where he signs. I hope he makes $15 million.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Now,